sunlight. It comes on here every day at 12 o'clock, 6 days a week, 12 to 1, 30 minute, 30 minute shows. I said real old ones. Back when they was on TV, that was so long ago we didn't even have a TV. To me, them was the best gun smoke. That's what back in them days this show. Just like that day I watched one, he told Chester, said if you give you the trouble, put a bullet in them. You know, back in them days on Matt Dillon, but they tried something with him, he just killed their ass and he didn't care. That's the way I like them. If you give you the trouble, Chester, put a bullet in it.
They had a bunch of cowboy hats. But now they've sold them all, you know, and they live in they live like with their kids now.
Yeah.
But they used to have like this self-sufficient like ranch house.
Yeah.
And so I always regret, you know, because they had like 30 cowboy hats. I should have just taken it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of buildings somewhere out here, but I don't know where they are, and I really don't want to go look for them. I think we're close. I don't know if this is it or not. Maybe I go a little further, and if I don't see it, I'll come back. That's gotta be it, though. Maybe this is it, but this seems too clear. I really don't think this is it. I think it was that one I passed. It seems just like an open field. I might get shot out here. These woods are so creepy. I just keep hearing noises everywhere. Hey, back to that first place I showed you. I think that was it. Because it's normally like all overgrown because no one ever goes back there. Because they really shouldn't. You know, probably just a lie. But, you know, it's just more fun. You know, Uncle Chappy says sometimes there's like a bunch of kids out here. And they're like weird pagan devil worshippers. And they come to these barns. And they do weird things in the woods. I don't know. But, gotta keep my eyes open. It's like every now and then I gotta really be quiet and listen to make sure it's just me out here. I don't know, it sounded like clapping. I can see it in the distance though, that demon barn. I hate coming here. Man, what was that noise though? I thought I'd see something. It was so loud. And it really did sound like there was a human, like something clapping. To be honest, I'm like pretty freaked out right now. This feels like one of those episodes of like Lost Tapes where they're like, Bryce set off on an adventure. All that was found of him was his shoes and a camera. These are his tapes. But whatever it was though, it was like, it was right over here, and it really just sounded like a person clapping their hands. It's probably more scared of me than I am of it, right? It's a massive killing machine. All alone in the Little like bonsai tree. Little baby tree. Blair Witch Barn. I remember as a kid one time my sister and her friends came out here. It was kind of late at night. And my Uncle Chappy and I, we snuck. You can kind of see it's kind of on a hill. We snuck to the backside, and whenever they got in, we just kept throwing acorns at the roof. Oh my goodness, they were scared. And then he ran out and he let out like a rah! You've never seen anybody run so fast. I'm just praying I don't see like another human being. Hello? Looks like they put a deer stand up there. Yeah, but we just said like, we sat over. Ah! Did you hear that? See, inside's like a lot of buzzards, I think, and vultures or whatever. Jeez, I just had like a heart attack though. What on earth was that noise? Well, I've seen enough. But yeah, I don't know what I heard. Maybe it was like a deer or a buzzard or something, but there was definitely something there. And I don't know if the camera captures the audio that well, but something made this like terrifying noise whenever I was near it. It's probably just like a buzzard inside the building. Really creepy. And once you hear something a little scary, you know, your mind just starts playing tricks on you. I know you can't tell from the video, but if you're out here, it's like the overwhelming smell of pine. Because it's like all around me, they've been cutting it. And I've never smelled it. I've never smelled like this strong of a pine smell in my life. It's like, you know, it's a good smell, but I would walk this way, but I think it just dead ends pretty close. I haven't seen any beavers or anything, but yeah, the pond is so nice right now. A lot of times you get that algae on top, and I guess just because it's winter time, it's all dead, or like coming into spring now, I guess. I think if I ever saw a Bigfoot, I'd see him right over there on the other side, just like drinking the water or something. Uncle Chappy's a non-believer. He says he's never seen him, doesn't think he's real. Kind of hard to go against his opinion. I mean, I think if anybody would have seen him, it's him. Let's go this way. Uno. We made it. Whenever I was a kid, we used to have an outhouse. More like just for jokes or if you're way in the woods. But it looks like it's torn down now. Yeah, there's a deer lease where like a lot of people used to stay when everyone would go hunting. It used to be really nice back in the day, but now no one really comes out here, so it's all just deteriorated. The deer lease and the outhouse. See if any of it's left. Like, yeah, it used to just be normal. It used to just be, I think it was open, but it had the roof, and there was just a toilet there. And it would go down way into a hole, of course. But like right over here is a deer lease that I'll drive around and show you. But I used to just walk through here in the woods so no one could see you anyway. Yeah, just kind of cool. Yeah, so this is the deer lease. I think now it's probably got lots of rats and snakes and God knows what in there. And none of this used to be here. You know, this is all just trash. You can see there used to be like 6 beds. There's like a bed here, and there's, let's see if I can get a close look. Kind of scared. I think there's lots of rats and snakes. Some golf clubs too. Yeah, but I don't know why all this wood is here. But it's like you got the bed, and then behind that cowboy sheet, there's like 2 bunk beds and 2 bunk beds. There was a heater in here, a little kitchen. It used to be really nice. Now, not so much. Just you don't use it, you lose it, you know? And then that's what the porta potty was like, right through there, so you just walk through there and you see it eventually. And then we used to have lots of like bonfires right here. You know, and everyone would set the chairs up on the outside. And yeah, really cool. And I don't see it, but we used to have internet out here, electricity. So it's like you had this cord, and it used to run all the way through there, and there's like a house there, and it would connect. But now they've just let it go. They got the fire pit, the chairs. I think it was like a playhouse for all the kids, but I guess it's a little closer than the Deerleys, a little safer now. I guess this is where everyone goes. I'm not sure. Two things just accumulate on this property: junk and dogs. Like, there must have been at least 500 dogs that have lived here at one point or another. They just come and go. And same with all this trash. I don't know where it comes from. Little tin swimming pool. There used to be guineas out here, which are kind of like chickens, but I haven't seen any. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. These pipes, what we used to do as a kid is you get a small pipe, and at the end of it you would put a glass bottle, and you would push it through. And at the other side, it's kind of sick, all the dogs would wait, because in the pipes would be rats. So you push them out, and the rats run away, and the dogs just chase after them. Or they get them right out of the pipe. Just depends how smart the dog was.